What does a dream of driving off a cliff mean? Standing on the edge of a precipice is at once thrilling and terrifying. You feel like you can fly for a second as the wind whips through your hair, and the ground appears miles below you. But then you recall that falling far and hurting yourself is a genuine possibility if you make even one wrong move. Having a dream in which you are falling over a cliff is often a metaphor for a real-life stress or event phobia. It could be something you can't seem to change. Or, your dream may serve as a subconscious warning to pay closer attention to your immediate environment. Cliff dreams are symbolic of your labor and diligence. You need to give your life's objectives and directions some serious thought. You have an excessive number of commitments. A violent debate or personal attack is foretold by your dream. You must put what you've learned into practice and integrate it into your daily life. What does it mean to dream of a cliff? The cliff could represent a sense of danger or vulnerability. Standing on the edge of a cliff could symbolize a feeling of being at a crossroads or facing an uncertain future. It could also symbolize a sense of adventure or a desire for change. Standing on the edge of a cliff could represent a desire to take a risk or try something new, even if it is potentially dangerous or risky. It could also symbolize a sense of perspective or clarity. Standing on the edge of a cliff could represent a feeling of clarity or a new way of looking at things. It is a foreboding of your worries about being involved in a real, physical accident. Your beliefs conflict with those of the majority. To succeed, you must put up a lot of effort. Your liberty and independence are represented in your dream. It's possible that you're starting to recover from something. Cliff stands for a sinister secret you are hiding. Your body is numb. You are preparing for a difficult task. An internal struggle is suggested by the dream. You are squandering your time and effort on pointless activities. What does it mean when you dream of driving off a cliff? It could symbolize a fear of the unknown or of losing control. This kind of dream could symbolize a desire to take risks or to pursue something even if it might be dangerous or reckless. It could also symbolize a desire for escape or a feeling that you are not making progress in some aspect of your life. Additionally, it could symbolize a sense of leaving something behind or moving into a new phase of your life. It also acts as a signal that you will encounter some challenges that will make you feel helpless and exhausted. This dream may also be a sign that you are overworked and in desperate need of a break. Usually, it makes your emotional state clear. You must also consider the setting of your dream and how you are feeling at the time of the dream in order to interpret its meaning. Driving off a cliff in your dreams may be a sign that you have recently been under a lot of stress. Perhaps you're overextended at work or your bills are piling up. Perhaps you're putting too much pressure on yourself to accomplish a lot of things quickly so you can succeed and lead a fulfilling life. What is the spiritual meaning of dreaming of driving off a cliff? It could represent a sense of taking a leap of faith or trusting in a higher power to guide you through a difficult or uncertain time. The dream could also be related to your own spiritual growth or development. It may represent a desire to take a risk or try something new in your spiritual practice, or a willingness to face challenges and grow through them. It serves as a warning against indulging all of your passions and desires. You have a depressed mood. In such circumstances, you must be gentle in your approach. This dream is a sign of your spiritual energy and aura. You might be hiding something or refusing to see anything. It might mention how a problem has been solved. You must exercise more mental restraint. You have to go deep into a situation. The meaning of the dream is related to how you believe you are being treated in a specific relationship or circumstance. You are being ignored or prevented from expressing yourself freely. What does it mean when you dream of driving off a cliff, but you landed safely? The cliff could symbolize a major life change or transition that you are facing. Driving off the cliff could represent a sense of taking a risk or making a leap into the unknown. If you land safely, this could symbolize a sense of resilience or the ability to handle challenges and change. It could also symbolize a sense of vulnerability or danger. Driving off the cliff could represent a feeling of being overwhelmed or out of control. The safe landing could symbolize a sense of overcoming fear or overcoming a challenging situation. The dream could also be related to your own sense of adventure or desire for change. It could represent a desire to take a risk or try something new, while landing safely could symbolize a sense of accomplishment or success. It is a symbol of understanding, insight, and female strength. You are making significant progress toward a goal. You are progressively losing your vigor and vitality to something or someone. This dream symbolizes mental safety and renewal. Your relationships are being joined or bound together by some force. An indication of your independent mindset is diving into your fantasy. Your personality has a lot of layers. They claim that you have never been loved. Your dream represents a circumstance or connection that you need to calm down over. You are not acknowledging or facing your emotions. Thank you for watching this video from exploreyourdreamlife.com. Please click the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and share this video. We appreciate your support. What does it mean when you drive off a cliff intentionally in your dream? Your relationship with reason/objectivity and the subconscious/subjectivity is indicated by this. A calming force is at work in your life. You are contemplating the future. The dream is a sign of memory and mental capacity. You will successfully complete your responsibilities. It implies you have maternal ties. You should be more responsive to the thoughts and opinions of others. You must use caution in both your speech and behavior. Your dream is a symbol of many facets of who you are. Someone is disrespecting or insulting you. It provides a hint about your relationship and level of comfort with your appearance. You are changing for the better or raising yourself to a higher level. There is something that calls for accuracy and precision. The dream suggests both a general improvement in your life and your financial status. You must examine your feelings and be vulnerable with others. Are there good interpretations of dreaming of driving off a cliff? The cliff could symbolize a sense of adventure or a desire for change. Driving off the cliff could represent a desire to take a risk or try something new, even if it is potentially dangerous or risky. Landing safely could symbolize a sense of accomplishment or success. The dream could also be related to your own sense of self-discovery or personal growth. Driving off a cliff could represent a willingness to face challenges or try something new in order to grow and learn more about yourself. It is possible to make the worst scenario into something positive if you fall from a big height and stay on the ground. In the next several days, nothing will appear to affect you and you'll feel almost invincible. Particularly if you experience adrenaline, relief, and appreciation in your dream instead of fear, this portends that you'll grow more capable and proactive in your professional life. Don't, however, put yourself in a hurry. Dangerous situations call for healing and rest afterward. Avoid testing your luck because a second time going down a cliff might not be as lucky. The dream could signal anxiety or panic or serve as a warning of impending danger. It also signifies a need for energy or inspiration, a need for change, or the need to take a risk. It can also signify that you lack control over your life, need clarity, or want to escape a precarious circumstance. What does it mean when you dream of fueling your car? The car may symbolize your own personal journey or path in life. In this case, fueling the car could represent taking care of your own needs or preparing for a journey ahead. The vehicle may represent a relationship or project that you are invested in. It could symbolize investing time, energy, or resources into something that is important to you. It could also mean a sense of progress or movement. If you feel stuck or stagnant in your waking life, it could be a representation of your desire to move forward and make progress. It's a red flag that you have a problem accepting people who are different from you. You worry that the more feminine side of your personality may overwhelm you. Maybe you need to adopt some of your friend's qualities. If you had this dream, it would indicate that you are trying to avoid something or someone who is zapping your strength and resources. What you need to do is act on your thoughts. Any gas in your dream represents the numerous difficulties and trials you will have to face and conquer. It's possible you need to fix your image or shift your perspective. It would be best if you softened your tone a bit. A dream can often reflect your real-life emotions and worries about a specific person. You need to take a break from whatever difficulty or problem you've been struggling with. What does it mean when you dream about driving and not being able to brake? It can be a metaphor for feelings of anxiety or stress. For example, it may involve exhaustion or a buildup of stress and lots of change or uncertainty. It may also be a sign that you are engaging in unhealthy habits or behaviors in your waking life. This could be related to unhealthy coping mechanisms or a lack of self-control in some aspect of your life. It can be a sign telling you to proceed with new situations or adventures with extra caution. You must leave an unsafe setting if you don't want to get hurt. You are free to choose the direction you have chosen and act upon the choice you have made. The dream suggests that you desperately want to be closer to your father. You need to modify your mindset and your way of thinking. It can be a sign of an unhealthy habit or relationship in your life. You have proven to be trustworthy. You have a restrained emotional response. The beginning of something new is indicated by this dream. You have solid interpersonal connections. Something about your current situation prevents you from developing or progressing. You have the want to run away from everyone and be left alone for some time. The dream is a warning indication that you are not taking ownership of your life. Not everything is as it seems. What does it mean when you dream of losing control of your car? It could symbolize a lack of control or agency in your waking life. This could be related to a specific situation or challenge, or it could be a more general feeling of being overwhelmed or out of control. The car may represent your own sense of identity or direction in life. Losing control of the car could symbolize a feeling of being lost or unsure of your path. The dream could also be related to your own feelings of vulnerability or fear. It symbolizes a fear of losing control in other areas of your life or a fear of the unknown. It is typically a dream of misfortune. This dream represents loss generally. You might lose your career, a buddy, a romantic relationship, or anything else you cherish. You can potentially be about to lose it since you haven't been paying attention to something. It might allude to your longing for adventure and desire for freedom. You must make room in your life for more joy and pleasure. You must be aware of those around you. This vision represents wealth and elegance. You are recognizing the fundamental elements of that person within yourself. Some indiscretion or carelessness is lost in your dream. You are concealing something. You don't want any injuries. Your dream indicates your propensity towards flirting. Before acting, you should analyze and assess your circumstance. Thank you for watching this video from exploreyourdreamlife.com. Please click the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and share this video. We appreciate your support. What does it mean when you dream of crashing through the windshield? The windshield could symbolize a barrier or obstacle that you are facing in your waking life. Crashing through the windshield could represent overcoming a challenge or breaking through a barrier that has been blocking your progress. This could also symbolize your own sense of perspective or outlook on a situation. It could represent a shift in perspective or a new way of looking at things. The dream could also be related to feelings of vulnerability or fear of losing control or being unable to protect yourself. It is a message of inspiration and growth. You may readily express to people your thoughts, feelings, or views. You have received some news or information that is unexpected. This vision encourages movement. After a period of despair and misery, things will start to get better for you. A car dream is a metaphor for feeling confined or helpless. You're attempting to rewrite or alter history to suit your own needs. You worry that your appeal will fade. In your dream, a scenario is involved that you don't want to know the specifics about. Your psychological wounds are starting to mend. What does it mean when you dream of a steering wheel? The steering wheel could represent your ability to navigate or guide your own path in life. If you are in control of the steering wheel in the dream, this could symbolize a sense of confidence and direction. On the other hand, if you are struggling to control the steering wheel or if it is not functioning properly, this could symbolize a lack of control or a sense of being lost or unsure of your direction. It could also symbolize your own sense of personal power or agency. If you are in control of the steering wheel, this could represent a feeling of control and self-determination. If someone else is in control of the steering wheel, this could symbolize a feeling of being controlled or manipulated by others. Lastly, it could also be related to your own feelings of responsibility or decision-making. If you are in control of the steering wheel, this could symbolize a sense of responsibility or the ability to make your own choices. If someone else is in control of the steering wheel, this could symbolize a feeling of being powerless or unable to make your own decisions. What does it mean to dream of losing control of a steering wheel? It represents your longing for adventure and desire for freedom. You must make room in your life for more joy and pleasure. You must be aware of those around you. This vision represents wealth and elegance. You are recognizing the fundamental elements of that person within yourself. Your dream involves some irresponsibility or immaturity. You are concealing something. You don't want any injuries. Your dream indicates your propensity towards flirting. Before acting, you should analyze and assess your circumstance. It's a moment for development. You're feeling a bit out of whack emotionally. The typical highs and lows of daily living are represented by this dream. You're embracing celebrations and good times into your life. It is a cue to your physical appearance. Reconsidering your strengths will help you focus your efforts on something more meaningful. In such circumstances, you must be gentle in your approach. Your dream suggests a new start. What do car accidents represent in dreams? It could be related to your own sense of responsibility or decision-making. A car accident could symbolize a feeling of regret or guilt about a decision you made, or a sense of being overwhelmed by the responsibilities in your life. It's possible that you're starting a new friendship or romantic relationship. You are trespassing and interfering in other people's private affairs. This dream represents ease, elegance, tranquility, and relaxation. You are identifying the source of a problem or circumstance. It may allude to your lack of trust in other people and your propensity to meddle in everyone's affairs and business. You are doing yourself mental or physical harm. Make the best of a challenging circumstance. The subconscious, evil, death, and dread of the unknown are all symbols of ignorance in dreams. You're overcoming your apprehensions. You should make an effort to illuminate a topic as much as you can. In order to go forward, you must face your current issues. Your dream suggests irrational and unpredictable behavior. Your friendship will suffer if you lend money to friends. It serves as a reminder of something important. You're prepared to share a secret aspect of who you are. You'll get beyond the challenges you face. The value you place on various things is indicated by your dream. You are letting people control you. What does it mean to dream of driving recklessly? It could symbolize a sense of impulsivity or a lack of self-control. The dream could represent a feeling of being out of control or acting without thinking about the consequences. This act could also symbolize a desire for freedom or a need to escape from restrictions or constraints in your waking life. The dream could also be related to your own sense of risk-taking or desire for adventure. It stands for spirituality, romance, joy, and creativity. A fresh concept or initiative is beginning to take shape. You exercise caution when selecting your words. Timelessness and the superconsciousness are in your dream. You still have a lot of life lessons to learn. It foretells a duty and commitment to one's family. You have established high standards for yourself and are seeking a career. You're trying to find something. This dream portends a modest but content way of life. You will achieve enormous money and influence thanks to your forceful and robust nature. It represents both your wild, untamable self and your innocent, pure side. You are attempting a spiritual or intellectual connection with the other individual. Some crucial and vital relationships have ended. Your dream portends a lack of consideration and carelessness. You are a powerful person. Thank you for watching this video from exploreyourdreamlife.com. Please click the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and share this video. We appreciate your support.